Alright. Let me reset this. Alright, welcome to the not official, but you know, the new and improved Nuzlocke run. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all I got. Let me try and do it here, actually. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1. I didn't do it. Shit. Whatever. That should be fine. So, long and short of it is I restarted for one main reason. A couple people made different suggestions and stuff, but what it all boiled down to is everyone wanted me to do the Pokemon randomizer in my Nuzlocke run. If you think that's what I'm doing, you're mistaken. No is the answer to that. For two reasons. One, I have a randomizer playthrough. I've already done it. I'm still doing it. It's Heart Gold Randomizer. That's for all like the shenanigans of random Pokemon and all that. The second reason is the reason I'm not doing it here is because Nuzlocke is very, it's temperamental. Like when you do permadeath and stuff like that. So if I had random Pokemon, then one of two things would happen, or both. Either A, I would find a really powerful Pokemon and I would just use that, and then it wouldn't be like difficult, so it wouldn't be that fun anymore. Or I'd go up against someone who had ridiculously overpowered Pokemon. They take out half my team, and then it's just like, all right, well, now what do I do for the rest of the playthrough? Like, I'm gutted. I have no Pokemon to use. So, I don't know. I'd much rather just let it happen naturally. Like, if I get my ass handed to me, then I get my ass handed to me. But I don't want to, like, force it. So, here we are. Actually, why didn't I think about this before? Do I not have a main menu yet? There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I haven't had to sync in a while. But yeah, one of the main problems from the first part was that I was having audio issues where there was no game audio. So trying to avoid that this time. I'm just going to kind of skip through this part. We did this part already. But so yeah, I'm restarting. The reason I'm restarting, I didn't even get to it, is people asked me to do the randomizer. I am doing the randomizer, but not to randomize Pokemon, if that makes sense. The Pokemon randomizer has a lot of like good quality of life changes, like stuff like faster text, stuff like messing with the moves a little bit so that they have like better damage values and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing right now. Still take Charmander. So the Pokemon in this are not randomized. I came this close to randomizing gift Pokemon. But I didn't. I think I might have randomized trades, so that if there's an in-game trade, I think I have those randomized. But I'm not sure. I did this like a couple hours ago, so you would think I would remember, but I forgot all of the changes I made. I know I randomized a few things. Like I randomized trainer names and trainer like genres. So like instead of like Youngster Joey, it could be like Fire Juggler Bill or something. So I messed with that, and I messed with a few other things just here and there, just I thought would be funny. But for the most part, the game is untainted. Now, before we start, let me see, like for instance, Botanist Spencer. So it keeps the rival name, that's good. But it is Botanist Spencer. I don't know if to make a weed joke, like Spencer smoking that herb, or botanist, like, yeah, Spencer would be a botanist in the world of Pokemon. He'd be like, oh, look at all the plants. So, just a reminder, here are the rules. Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke Run. Rules. Fainted Pokemon are dead and deposited to the graveyard and PC. Only the first Pokemon per area may be caught. The Pokemon runs away. or is killed, the area is forfeited. The Pokemon is already in Pokedex. I will have 2 more wild encounter chances before the area is forfeited. Amendment to that rule that I didn't put in the image, but I'll say it right now. What was I going to say? So we had this before, but if, say, I go to an area, I catch a Rattata, then in the second area, I find 3 Rattatas, and it's like, that's it, I can't catch anything else. If that happens, then the next area, so the third area, if I come up to 3 Rattata again, then I'll gain an extra chance, and if it's another Rattata, then the next area I'll get 5 chances instead of 4, and so on. It'll keep going until we get different Pokemon. It shouldn't come into play that often, maybe just the beginning, but it'll come into effect where, say, like, I catch a Rattata and a Pidgey, and then, like, area, like, 7, all I'm finding are Rattata and Pidgey. It's just that kind of area. It's just that. I want to make it I want to make variation. Like, I do want to limit myself. I want the chance that an area will be forfeited, but at the same time, I don't want to be left with, like, no Pokemon. So that one's kind of hard to understand, but that's me. This is me explaining it. Traded or gifted Pokemon are acceptable, meaning that they are, like, extra. So, like, if I get gifted a Pokemon in, like, the first town, I can still, like, fish in that town, and that'll still count as, like, a wild Pokemon. Gifted and traded are, like, extra. Like, they're added on. No resets. If I have none left alive, then the playthrough is over. Either I'll restart, or that'll be it. We'll see. More rules. Someone said one funny thing about the shiny claws, saying that they thought I should remove it because I shouldn't judge Pokemon by the color of their skin. While funny, I'm still going to keep the shiny claws. But that's the reminder. So, he still got Squirtle. I still have Charmander. If I die here, I'm not restarting. I don't think I will, unless he gets a crit. It's possible. But I'll just chalk this one up as to the only loss. Just because I have no control over this part. Like, so, if I die, then I die. But I'm not going to, like, oh, gotta restart the whole thing. It's like, that's a waste of time. Although, that XP, like, I need that beginning XP, so I don't like that he keeps using Tail Whip. This is not good for me. If he attacks, I'm kind of screwed. Right, so I made a couple... the other change I made is... Ooh, that's not good. If he hits me again, I'm dead. Use Tail Whip, Gary. Do what you want. Alright, well... Shit. So... lost the first battle. That is the only... That's a great... Damn. This is not a good start. To be fair, I couldn't have done anything. I could have used Growl, but all that would do is cancel out Tail Whip. It wouldn't, like... It would just be a waste of time. Like, if I had Tail Whip, I would have used it on him. Now, if you recall, we have to get to the Pokemart, get the parcel, and come back. If I die in between now and then, speaking of, my Pokemon should be healed. Keep trying to press triangle to open the menu. Ooh, he came with an item. Oh, that's another thing, is starters, cleanse tag. Starters come with random items. I don't know why I did that, I just thought it was a fun option. Item health, it repels wild Pokemon if the holder is first in the party. Yeah, let's not do that. It's good to have, and it'll help me if I get into a dangerous situation, but not gonna avoid XP altogether. Alright, let's get Charmander up to level 7 before we go into town. That's my goal here. It'll be fun to figure out what exactly I changed, because again, I don't remember. Like, I know I messed with a couple different things. Oh, right, so I keep trying to say this and I keep, like, not getting it out. I messed with the evolutions, so that was a really good suggestion and the main reason I did this. Among other things. Like, again, the randomizer is just good for any playthrough, like, just because all the quality of life stuff, but, I changed it so that stuff like, Machoke, Machamp, Haunter, and, Ghastly and stuff, they can still evolve into their final forms without me trading. And there's other ones, since Johto Pokemon and Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon are technically in this, although I don't know how much I'll be using them by the time I get there. I can technically get like a Skeezor or a Steelix. Actually, I think Steelix is in this. And I think I made myself start with the National Dex. Let me check. I don't have the Pokedex yet, but I think I specifically, also, I'm not going to keep grinding, because I'm not going to have Charmander killed and have to restart the part like fucking 10 minutes in. So, I think what was I going to say? Come on. It's in my brain somewhere. Why can't I? Oh, right. So I think I start with the National Dex, just because if you get... what am I trying to do here? No. If you get Johto Pokemon or like Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon, if you don't have the National Pokedex, then it won't let you evolve the Pokemon. So like say I get trying to think. I'd say from like a gifted or trade or something I get like a Cyndaquil. It's not going to happen. I won't be able to evolve it into Quilava unless I have the National Dex. I'm just preparing for the worst. Plus, since this is Ruby and since this is FireRed, like the National Dex only adds on to the end. It's not like other games where it's like it changes the numbering order and everything. Like everything's mostly the same. It just adds from 151 on. All right, so thank you. I like how Oak's parcel is like 5 Pokeballs, and it's like, oh, here, you can have these. All right, so 11 minutes in, we're doing good, we're doing well. Probably not that much. I'll probably have to cut out the beginning. But yeah. So I thought about it, and it's like I could have technically just like grinded up to where I was before, but to like recreate the exact circumstances that I had in the first one, like to get the Rattata to the exact level, to the Caterpie at the exact level, the Pidgey at the exact level, would be annoying. I don't want to do that. It's pretty much what it comes down to. I didn't want to put in the extra effort, so I thought it would be much easier to just do it this way. Oh, you know what I did do? I think I randomized stats. So let's look. I think I fucked with, so like when I catch a Pokemon, its stats will be random. Yeah, so his speed is really high, his attack. I don't know if that's normally what Charmander's stuff is, but I did that specifically so that if I catch like a weak Pokemon like Rattata, it could end up being a beast anyway because its stats are like heavily weighted. Or I could have a Pokemon that's garbage. Again, I thought it would add to the fun of the playthrough, so thought it was a good idea. Also, man, not having that XP from that first Pokemon is really hitting me. Like usually you're level 6 by now. Just that little boost is usually like more helpful. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm gonna die here. God, I'm so weak. What happened, Charmander? Maybe it's those randomized stats. Oh, I have to go through here. Oh my god. No, I don't. Okay. I like how the like normal path, like you can tell because the color is different. Like this is the real path. I like how the normal path is just like there's ledges and shit everywhere you gotta jump over. Like how do the people get through normally? Like what if there's just a businessman who doesn't have any Pokemon stuff to do? Well, I mean, I'm hurt. You only Pokemon. Thank you. Okay. So yeah. I don't know. Like I know. For some people, I'm like, well, you kind of ruined the Nuzlocke thing by restarting. It's like, I don't think anyone's going to say that, except ironically now that I've said it. But, yeah, it just seemed like, something better to do. I'd rather, like, restart now with, like, the extra shit than wait until, than, like, try and recreate it or anything like that. I think this is going to be better in the long run. Might as well nip it in the bud. Sweet. Fucking sweet. Getting my knowledge on. Alright, so I'm gonna try and get to the same point I got to last time. I might try and go past the forest this time. But who knows. Fuck you, telling your sister not to give me a town map. Your sister fucking wants my ID, I'm getting that map. Alright, Pokedex. So I do have National. It's weird. I don't like this version. Okay, so it only goes as far as the Pokemon you've caught, but yeah. I do have both. So that works. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I don't know how long I'll play this, to be honest. And I'm kind of having that problem with Heart Gold, too. Well, not really, but like Heart Gold, you have a pretty good stopping point, which is when you get to Red, like that's everything you can do, and Red's Pokemon are like ridiculously strong. This one doesn't really have as good of a point. Like once I beat the Elite Four, there's technically stuff I can do on the islands, but I don't know if I'd want to. But I'm not really thinking that far ahead. Like I'm thinking like if I beat the Elite Four, then it's a successful Nuzlocke. So we'll see from there. Alright, so first Pokemon in this area is a Pidgey. Route 1 is a Pidgey, level 3. Let's try and weaken it a bit. Oh my god, don't do this to me. Don't kill my Charmander. Please. He's all I have in this world. Literally. Alright, I have 1 potion. That's a good start. Please. Why is this so much harder? I think my Charmander stats are garbage. I think, oh, you know what it is? I think normally Charmander has better special attack or something. Well, not that it would affect anything, but I don't know. Alright. So the other rule is, I don't know if I put this in the rules, but you have to name every Pokemon, if there is in the rules. Alright, what did I name it in the first one? Fuck, what did I name it? I really don't know. I don't remember what I named it, but anyway, I have a good one. Heard you guys like memes. Here we go. I'll fucking pander here. I don't care. I got nothing to lose. Ooh, wait. Oh, I can't do it. I'm trying to get the... I wanted to do the same E that's in Pokemon. Bird Jesus. Alright. There we go. Fucking lovely. So they're both weak as shit right now. Hey, give me a potion. I forgot that you did that. Okay. So Route 1 successful. Caught a Pidgey. Can't catch any more Pokemon in this area, so if I see Rattata, I have to tell it to kindly fuck off. Oh, Bird Jesus came with an item. I think I might have given it. I might have made it so all random all Pokemon have items. Take Fluffy Tail. What the fuck is a Fluffy Tail? What is this garbage? An attractive item used to flee from any battle with a wild Pokemon. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Why is it? It's like it knows I'm doing Nuzlocke. It's like, you're gonna get your shit pushed in. Here's some items to help you run away like the bitch you are. And I'm like, hey, alright, calm down. I don't need you to like come at me like this. Alright, if he's doing the tail whip strats, I'm gonna do growl. I'm not gonna die to a level 4 Rattata. My story doesn't end here. Okay. Good. He does more damage than me. Great. Love it. Fucking amazing. Why? Why is this happening? Alright. Charmander's gonna die here if I don't kill it. Good. Great. Grand. Good. You finally leveled up. Jesus Christ. Alright. So attack is up a little bit more, speed's up more, special defense. I think it's because my defense is so low. That's what it looks like. Whatever. Just fucking whatever, man. I don't even have time for this. Like, I can't spend all of this in the first area. I just can't deal with it. Oh, no. That's not good. I hope I sync it properly. Fuck, I gotta do this right now. Just realized I had the microphone turned, but now I gotta think about it. Oh, man. Alright, whatever. I had the microphone turned on in OBS, so there might be like double audio or a slight echo for a little bit. Yeah, I'll be brave. I'll do it. Why not? There might be a little bit of an echo, which normally I wouldn't stand for, but I'm having a lot of issues with this whole recording process for some reason, so I'll allow it. I'll allow 18 minutes. Goddamn. I'll allow that long of an echo, and then it'll be fixed. So for the people saying there's an echo, it's like, well, it should be fixed by now. Unless I sync it up perfectly and you don't even notice. Or unless the audio is so low on the game part you don't notice. Either way. So that's the real problem I had, is that the way the audio is working is that I had to record them in separate audio so I could like boost my own audio and lower the game audio. Because the game audio is really, really fucking loud. So I had to fool around with it. So that's why things are the way they are. I don't really have time to train the Pidgey. That's what's really annoying here, is that I need to keep training Charmander because he's so far behind. Alright. I have enough Pokeballs, I think. Let's try this. We forfeited this area last time. I think... Here's the problem, though. Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, I have a better idea. We're gonna go to that other route, and probably going to end up running into a Rattata. And when I catch that Rattata, then I can go back there. And then I won't, because I gotta play smart now. So since you have to catch the first Pokemon you see in any area, if I find a Rattata here, then if I go to that other area, then I have a slight chance. Holy shit, he's catching a Drowsy? That's another thing, is I randomized the Pokemon that Professor Oak has, so he had a Magmy, and I randomized the one that the trainer like catches. Just for shits and gigs. Doesn't affect the game at all. I thought it'd be funny though. I was really hoping he would catch like a legendary or something, so then people would be like, what the fuck? Also, this is not how you catch Pokemon at all. You don't just throw a Pokeball at them. Although you can kind of do that at these lower levels. I like it better in Gold and Silver, or in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, when your friend teaches you to like at least hit them once. Alright, let's fucking get a Rattata, double back, and we're gonna get that fucking Mankey. That Mankey's gonna be with us for life. Okay. Come on. Come on. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best Pokemon. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. It feels weird, though, because I feel like we use the Rattata on the other one a lot more. Stop. Why does everyone have Tail Whip? Stop it. Everyone except me. Does Bulbasaur have Tail Whip, too? Literally everyone except Charmander. Is this how they balance them out? They had to give him Growl. I hate Growl, if you couldn't tell. It just seems like such a waste to me. Whenever it comes to games, I don't like lowering the opponent's attack. I'd rather lower their defense and beat them sooner. Like, that's just always how I've been. So I don't like it. I think I might have mentioned this in the last part. It's like I'd much rather do it this way. Yes, I will give him a nickname. Okay, let's go. This one I remember. And I remember what I named the Caterpie. I named it Freedom, which was a long play. Alright, we have a Rattata now. Now, if this Mankey kills me, that Mankey is now the new, like, main Pokemon if it kills Charmander, so... actually, if I put Rattata out first, even though he's that weak... Alright, let's see, what does Rattata have for items? TM34, isn't that Flamethrower? You gotta be fucking kidding me. If it is... Oh my god, please be Flamethrower. Shockwave. Man. Why can Rattata learn Shockwave? Alright, well, we'll hold on to that for a second, but I'm very confused. I did not mess with the moves that Pokemon can learn. I know I didn't do that. That means Rattata can learn Shockwave all on his own, which is equally frightening. Alright, so I know it seems like I'm being very protective here, but I gotta do what I gotta do. It's gonna be a little bit of a slow start, a little bit of a slow burn, because I want to make sure I'm in a stable place, so I don't just start getting my ass handed to me. I forget what that... Does that guy give Dream Eater? I can't remember. And then that lake, I forget what you can catch there. So this is Route 22. Here we go. It's coming. So I have 3 attempts, just like last time. If it's Rattata, then I can't catch it. Show me Mankey! Damn it. Alright. I guess that's okay. Alright. We're equally matched. It's a mirror match, so why don't I just get someone else? I probably should just start off, because fucking Tail Whip again. Bane of my existence. I'm not trying to train the Rattata, I'm just trying to get it so when Mankey comes up, then I can use Tail Whip once or twice and like do some damage. Good, I'm glad you used Tail Whip that many times in a row. It would devastate me if you managed to hit me, but thankfully I got to just hit you a bunch of times in a row. Can I hit level 7 so I can get Ember already? That would be amazing too. Alright. So that's 1. Come on. Mankey, 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 Mankey! Yes! It's fucking on! Alright, let's see. Let's just dabble a little bit here. Get some hits in. Scratch. Alright. Doesn't look too powerful, which means I shouldn't catch it, but whatever. It's fine. He knows Leer. That's good. It's a good start. Don't kill it. Oh my god. The fear. Fear is real. I almost ran. Can you imagine? So that's the thing. If you fail to catch the Pokemon for whatever reason, running, dying, killing it, it runs it runs away. That's it. That's done. You run out of Pokeballs, doesn't matter. Alright. We have a Mankey. Alright. What am I going to name you? I don't think I have enough room. I'm going to try, though. I definitely don't have enough room. All right, so we have monkey. We have monkey or Mankey D. Luffy. There's no vowels, so you can't tell. I'm gonna call him Mankey D. Luffy because that's an amazing name, and I want people to recognize that. All right, so Route 22, Mankey. Route 2, Rattata. Route 1, Pidgey. Very, very successful so far. I mean, they're all gonna die because they're all level 3, but you know, we've got we've got a little bit of hope in our eyes, and before it's dashed away, never to be seen again. Not to mention I need to get Charmander up to level 13 before we get to the first gym, so I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Although Mankey's fighting type, he could do pretty well against rock type. Fighting works against rock, right? I can't remember. I mean, I'll remember by then, but it's some of the Pokemon types, it's just like I can't remember if it's one is weak to the other or the other, or if I have it backwards in my head. And this is one of those times. Alright, so let's try and train this Mankey D. Luffy up. At least a little bit. Okay. So, this is Viridian Forest. Same. Is she the one who gives me... Why do I think she gives me TM? She doesn't. Alright. So we're going to catch our first Pokemon. It's going to be Pikachu, I swear. I know Pikachu only has a 5% chance of spawning, but it's going to be Pikachu, I promise. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, that's fair. That's alright. Okay. Alright, you're already faster than me, so String Shot is a waste of time. But thanks. Scratch. Does not do much at all. My Mankey is weak as shit. Damn. Alright. Cool. I don't know who was faster. It might have actually been me, so this might be effective. I should just try to catch like a Kakuna, because all they know is like Harden. Okay. You know what I just realized? I'm gonna have to back out again. Oh shit. It scared me. Because I forgot to stock up on potions and other shit. Alright. You're gonna be caught, and then I think I have one more route. It's the one after the forest, between there and the first gym. That could potentially be my 6th Pokemon, but I don't know if any different Pokemon spawn there. So it'll probably just be forfeited. Yes, I will give you a nickname. I don't know if I don't ever really use Caterpies, to be perfectly honest. I know they evolve super quickly into Butterfree, but it's just never been my choice. Just because I feel like they take so long to level up, it stops being worth it. Yeah. So now back to town. We're half an hour in. This is where I stopped last time, but I'm going to keep going. It's no longer proof of concept. People have showed that they've got a general interest in it, so I'll keep playing. Try and level up along the way. I think the only reason I'm going to save before the first gym, I know it would be really cool to end it on a note like the first gym, but it's like I'd like to grind in between. And I will say, if I do die in grinding, you have no way to prove it. You'll have to just trust my word, but if I die when I'm grinding, then I'm gonna pronounce them dead anyway. I'm gonna say they died off screen. So if I start a part, now I'll have to start. It'll end up starting at like, well, freedom is dead, everyone. Freedom has died. It'll be something like that. But yeah, I'd like to get everyone to level 5 at least. Higher, obviously, but specifically Charmander, I'd like to get to 13. I don't want to do that all in this one part, so I'll get through the forest. That'll be good. I want Mankey to start leveling the fuck up, though, because once he starts getting fighting moves, that'll be pretty helpful. Bird Jesus I need, but we'll see. So I already know how this maze works, but I want to... What is wrong with me? I specifically went back there to go to the Pokemart. God damn it. Alright, let me skip ahead. Alright, potions, I definitely need more. Let's go with 5. Half my money, that's fine. Antidote, 3. Poison will be the death of me. Paralyze will do 2. Pokeballs, I need more. Might as well just make it an even 4. There we go. No more money. I'm out of Pokebucks. I just said no more money. Actually, what can I sell those things for? Because I don't need this fluffy tail. 500, I'll take it. Cleanse tag. Not worth it. TM, what is Shockwave worth? No. I kind of want Shockwave. I'll keep that. If I eventually get an electric Pokemon, or if I have to break down and teach it to Rattata. Actually, can any of the other ones learn it? No, of course not. Also, I forgot to take the item from Freedom. There's a tax for being free in this area. Alright. What do you got? Hyper Potion. Fuck yeah. Alright. Off to a great start. So, damn it. I should say, no. I was gonna say, I'm trying to think. We'll come to that later. I had an idea. If I do somehow get my entire party wiped, maybe I have to revert to like the last Let's Play, but I honestly think it'd be more dangerous if I had to do a completely new run, so I had the idea and I was like, no, that'd be too easy. Alright. So the reason I went to go left is that this is not the correct way to go, meaning there should be items here. Maybe it is the way. Shit. It's been a while. It's been a while. Is there a Pokeball out in this grass here? No, there is not. I don't have the precise movements that I had when I played, you know, on an actual handheld with the arrow keys or arrows buttons, I should say. This is definitely an antidote. What do you got for me, Caterpie? Pfft, nothing. Level 3, I can probably almost take that on. Well, the good news is he doesn't do... Well, not good, but the news is that he doesn't do that much damage, but he has Leer, and he doesn't take that much damage. That's good. It's better than nothing. Alright, that's a decent hit. I just want him to get stronger so that... Because he really needs some attack up. There's just no way about it. I gotta be careful, though, because he's wounded, so... Every hit counts, and I don't want to waste too many potions trying to heal while grinding. I'd rather do it in, like, emergencies. Especially since there's a lot of, trainer battles coming up. Good, that helped. Okay. Fucking potion. Nice. I could have randomized the items on the ground. I thought about it too. But I thought I would get way too many OP items. So, like, because that's kind of happened in the randomizer. Like, yes, I'm still getting a lot of items from wild Pokemon, but I can only catch so many. So I think that's within an acceptable, like, deviation. Whereas items on the ground are everywhere. So, Scribe Crystal. Alright. Shit, this thing's level 6. That's the same level as my strongest Pokemon. I am not setting myself up for success. This is not going to end well. I need to hit level 7, because when I get Ember, I can start just, like, tearing through this fucking forest. But until then, fucking my weak-ass attacks. This is not good. I need to be stronger than this. I can't believe it, but that Eevee battle really set me back. That's what I'm keep blaming. It's more of just like a bad start, but whatever. Or I mean, it's more like just I haven't really grinded anything, so I haven't done any battles. That's why he's not leveled up. Good. He's level 4. HP went up. Attack is really weak. His special attack is high. That doesn't help. He's a fighting type. Do I want Mankey to get some experience again? I do. I do. I really want him to learn like a fighting move. Let's have him use Leer once, because I knew Caterpie was going to use String Shot. He's so fucking predictable. Real talk, I'm very lucky that the game decided not to just shove a stick up my ass. Or bend me over and show me the 50 states. And have that Weedle like actually poison me. That would have been like, god damn it. That would have taken way too much health off. Alright. So I'm basically using Mankey to like look at them like all mean, just be like, arg, and then send out my Charmander and fucking hit them. Oh, why is Scratch such a terrible move? Oh, you know what? That's another thing I did. Is since I like made the moves more like how they are in the later games, like the values, maybe it lowered the potency of some moves, so maybe Scratch is even more useless than normal. I don't know, maybe in the later gens they start using like moves like Tackle more. I don't know. Come on. I just want it to be done. Alright. First battle was pretty rough, but we managed to stick through it. Thanks, Scribe Crystal. Okay. Do I have to go that way? I don't remember. I think there's a Pokeball at the end over there. Oh no, it just... Actually, what is the benefit of going that way? More Pokemon? Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. What? What does that even mean? Scribe Marcellus. Okay, so it turns all of those types... It switches types completely like that. Meaning, all bug catchers are now scribes. But the individual names are random. I didn't know Weedle learned String Shot. That's kind of surprising. Even though I'm pretty sure that other Weedle used it too. Alright. Can't wait for him to crit. Why are they so high leveled? Do I need to start fighting more wild Pokemon? Like, is that a thing I have to do? Alright. I mean, I've got plenty of potions, so I'm not too worried. It just, like, takes so long for me to, like, kill these things. There it is. Now I'm in danger. Oh god, no. Okay. Do I use an antidote first, or do I use a potion first? Antidotes. Will this be the mistake that cost me everything? No. Not today. Oh my god. This is so stressful. This is so stressful. Stop. Stop attacking me. Just don't poison me. Don't do it. What the... Alright, I just gotta fight through it. That's all I can do. All I can do. Oh great, now String Shot. Alright, how much... I like how he used Poison Sting when it was... I can't speak. He was using Poison Sting, like, all those times I was, like, healing, but now, when I'm finally attacking, he's using String Shot. Alright, this is not good. Poison is very, very bad in a Nuzlocke run. Okay, can you just, like... Alright, you're level 5 now. Are you less useless? No, your special attack's still went up great. Alright, learn that Ember. We can start blazing through here. Even though your special attack's not very good, even though it's supposed to be really good. I am regretting, Alright, I can't switch out if I have poison, because that'll just be like a free, like, hit on myself. Even though this is too. Alright, come on. Kill it. Oh my god, it's not worth it. Oh, I'm hoping it's not like his nature, because I know IVs and EVs are in this game. I'm hoping that his, like, nature doesn't, like, encourage, like, physical attacks to level up. There we go. Alright, I definitely need to heal myself, like... This is just, like, wasting items. God damn it. Why couldn't I have caught a Weedle? And then I could poison things. I'm not stressed, you're stressed. What? I know I should use an antidote, but... I can't. He's just gonna poison me again. As long as there's Weedles, I have to keep doing this. I could switch out and use a different Pokemon, but none of them are, like, leveled up enough for it. None of them have, like, the right moveset. Okay. That was a good hefty chunk. Kakuna, no. And I'll finally use my goddamn antidote. Tell me it just, like, only uses Harden. Please. Please go easy on me. Alright. Finally gonna use that antidote. Glad I bought 3 and I've already used 2. So the good thing about Harden is that it only raises physical defense. I don't know if people knew this. It seems pretty basic to me, but it might be something that people just overlook. But like, if you're really stuck against these beginning like metapods and Kakunas in this area, it doesn't up their special defense. So like, this will never get harder to do. Like if you keep using Ember, Water Gun, Vine Whip, or whatever. Actually, I think Vine Whip is physical. But if you just keep using like the special attacks, then you'll be fine. It still might take a while because your Charmander might be bullshit and not have any good moves. Damn it, I can't have every fight take this long. I need to like get stronger. I guess when I get Metal Claw, I'll be glad that my like regular attack is going higher. Although by that same token, Scratch should be a lot more powerful than it is. Alright, that's good. We need these levels. Yeah, his attack is really high. Scratch should be doing pretty well, but it's not. I guess his speed's up, so that's something. I don't know if Charmander normally more favors physical attack. Whatever. Antidote. Thank you. I knew there was one in here, in like a really obvious spot. What's up here? I know the correct way to go. I'm just trying to run in circles, really. Let's fight this dude. I need the experience, so I'm happy to fight them. Might be little, but I won't like it. But I won't like it if you go easy on me. But he was gonna. Wouldn't it be better to say I wouldn't like it if I went easy on him, like threatening me? That's like, don't take him for granted. Whatever. I don't know. Mankey. I still want to level Mankey up because I feel like he's gonna be the most helpful. Because fighting is pretty good against all these like normal types that I'm gonna be fighting in the beginning. Again, if I could get some special attack, that would be fantastic. Finally, thank you. What was that critical hit against Eevee? I still can't figure out if I'm going to call this part 1 and like retroactively change the other part to part 0. I feel like that might be too confusing. I'll just call this part 2, and then people will be like, this isn't part 2. I'll be like, yes it is. It's technically part 2. It is the second time I've played this game, making it part 2. I do not remember the trainers being this strong. I thought there was like a bunch of them that had like... I thought they had like 4 bug Pokemon that were like level 4. I thought it'd be easy. I feel like the trainers in Gold and Silver are a lot easier in the beginning. It's just a lot more unforgiving. Also, so much for my speed bonus. Like, just immediately took like 3 string shots to get rid of it. Alright, now it looks like Ember's starting to do more. Maybe their special attack's lower. I don't really have a good answer for it, but it's starting to really hit them hard. This is good. And Ember has a lot of PP, so I can keep using it a lot. Learn low kick or something. God damn it. Alright, fair enough. I'll allow it. But if I wish you could rename moves, because I would just rename that to fucking Gum Pistol. Alright, moving on. This is not the correct way. Well, it's kind of. Do I heal those two? I have 4 potions. I should really wait until he's got at least 20. So I should wait until he gets down to 12. Oh no, I can heal 18 points. Like, I can't be a stickler like that. I am gonna end up having them killed. Alright, cool. First patch of grass. Alright, this is much better. Now, if I remember, fighting is good against Bug, but it could be the other way around. It's something with fighting where I can't remember its strengths and weaknesses. Okay, it's not effective. I feel like fighting would be amazing against bugs because they'd squash the shit out of them, but whatever. I'm focusing on these two, but if like off screen, I want to catch the other 2 up. As much as I don't really like the new Pokemon games, the fact that the XP share now gives half XP to everyone is pretty goddamn handy. Like, it just reduces the amount of grinding you have to do. I think they added an X. I don't know if it was. I don't think they added it in Black and White too. They might have, but it is a pretty handy thing. I was actually thinking about replaying X, but I don't think I'd like it. I thought it was an okay game the first time I played it. I don't really think I'd get too much enjoyment out of it if I played it again. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? No fucking shit, man. To fill me more with your wisdom, Scribe Marilyn. You would be named Marilyn, you loser. Alright. I don't like the sprites for Metapod and FireRed and Leaf Green because it just looks like they just fell over and it's kind of like, oh. Sorry, I gotta do this. I don't really want to hit you, but I kind of have to. Sorry. Ugh. I could technically, if all they know is Harden, I could just take a like Pidgey, Rattata, or Caterpie and just keep attacking them. Because even if it does like 1 damage at a time, I could still beat it without it ever hitting me, but I'd rather get through this fast. I can't use all the lead strats. Alright. It's a good amount. Caterpie, yes. Let's keep on leveling up Maggie D. Luffy. Did I not name the Caterpie? Because I'm looking at it, and I don't know if I just saw Freedom. I might have like forgotten to name him now that I look at it. Oh no, he's named. Okay, they're all named. Why did I thought it said Caterpie for some reason? I'm losing my goddamn mind is what's happening. Alright, I'm trying to think. I am starting to run out of PP on Ember. I guess maybe I am using it too much. And I really have no way to get that back, so maybe I should tone it down a bit. There we go. Okay, trying to think. So, I kind of wanted... It's weird, because I'm kind of annoyed that Spencer played Pokemon Snap, simply because I wanted to play Pokemon Snap. And you can finish that game in like an hour and a half. So you could easily go through and 100% it. And I feel like that was taken from me. Alright, this time let's throw Freedom in the ring. I forget what the level to get to Metapod is. It's something ridiculously low, like 6, and then Caterpie's or Butterfree's only like 12. But I don't remember it exactly. I feel like it's really easy though. Like Rattata and Pidgey I can kind of throw at the wayside, because definitely Rattata. There is no reason for me to use Rattata. I'm just going to throw that out there. I don't think they're very strong at all. They don't have enough potential to get nothing. Ooh, he burned. I don't have to do anything. I can keep using Scratch. Oh, man. Shed skin? What kind of bullshit is this? Fucking can't shed his skin. You don't harden and then shed the skin. Like that would defeat the point of hardening. I feel like they're cheating, to be perfectly honest. I feel like my freedom is being violated here. What I hate about these battles is that the fucking bug catchers, they have no money. This doesn't help me in the long run. Alright. Caterpie again. Alright, so this makes me feel good because I would have caught a Caterpie no matter what, because apparently it's the only thing in this goddamn forest. I know there's... Each area has a, like, percentage chance to find certain Pokemon. Like, I think, if I remember correctly... I should just look it up. Because it's gonna bug me. I know Pikachu's like 5%. If you, like, keep sticking around, you can find one. Let's do this. Iridian, Forest, and counter rates. Oh, it just says Pikachu, but that's fine. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's right from Strategy Wiki. So, Caterpie level 3 to 5 and counter rate 40%. Weedle 3 to 5, 40%. Metapod level 5, 5%. Kakuna 4 to 6, 10%. That would explain why I found a Kakuna at the end of the last part. And then Pikachu at 5%. And that is the same in Leaf Green and Fire Red. The only thing is difference is they swapped the encounter rates for Metapod and Kakuna. I should look that up in every area. That'll be pretty cool. This looks like I can go down here. Item? Yes. What do you got for me? I'll take it. Do you have an elixir, an ether, PP up? Can you get my PP up? Can I get my PP up while playing Pokemon? Maybe, huh? Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? Why the rush? Because I'm in a fucking forest and I want to get out. Scribe Veronica. Why are they all women's names? Poor guys. Okay. Feel like his Weedle should be like a Kakuna by now. Again, I think it's like level 6. Can you not poison me this time? I would be super grateful. Also, there's been 2 flies. I caught one of them, or 2 bugs flying around my room for like this entire part. I caught Since it was this entire part, and it's been when I recorded Digimon earlier, and I killed one of them, and the other one is like flying around twice as much to like make up for it. Be like, I'll avenge you, brother. I'll continue our mission to annoy the shit out of this guy. All right, nice. Thanks, Veronica. 108, nice. Robin, Children of Money. Another day, life of a Pokemaster. Alright, can one of you give me something? Have you noticed skinny trees that can be cut down? Yep. Many Pokemon live only in forests, need to be persistent. Yep. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? Yep. Yep. Okay. Not that I'd ever do that. Alright. So this is... Actually, I already forgot what route this is. This is Route 3, I would assume. No, this is Route 2. What was that area before then? I thought... Is this technically part... Let me look at this. Because if this counts as that other part, then I won't catch Pokemon here. Alright, so... Route 1. We have Pallet Town, then Route 1. Route 22. Oh, this is still Route 2. Okay. Shit, then I can't catch a Pokemon here. That's just the them's the breaks. Let me look up... let me just find whatever Pokemon I would have found here anyway. Pidgey, I already have one, so it wouldn't have mattered. Let me see. Let's just change this from Viridian Forest. Come on. From Viridian Forest to Route 2. Okay, come on. FireRed. Again, the strategy wiki. This is a pretty cool place. Okay, I understand now. So the reason this is technically the same spot is because if you use cut and you go along the right, then you can just continue along Route 2 and it's all considered one big area. So you can only find Pidgey, Rattata, Caterpie, and Weedle. For some reason I thought you could find Nidorans here. Which I guess isn't until the next area. I should try and look them up beforehand. That'd be pretty cool. I know fighting isn't effective. I know flying is good against fighting. I know that because there's that old adage, have you ever tried to punch a bird? It's an Awkward Zombie comic where they list like 4 hard to remember ones, and that was one of them. Okay, so now the Caterpie's in. Let's not get Rex killed, but let's get Freedom some experience too, you know. Alright, I don't like how much damage you're doing. It's not fair. You're only level 4. You shouldn't be this strong. Stop it. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Fuck, let's send someone else in. Alright, I could heal against this one fucking Pidgey. I feel like this is how most of this is gonna go. It's just like, for some reason my Pokemon are just garbage. Well, not for some reasons, because I fuck with their stats, but it's so annoying where it keeps getting up things like this. Where it's like I'm on the edge of like getting defeated by like a level 4 Pidgey. Because for some reason it's mollywopping me. Alright. I'm sure Scratch is more powerful because my attack stat is a lot higher, and I'm just not using it. Caterpie. There we go. What do you got? Wow, you are garbage. Wow, I just don't want to use that at all. We made it to Pewter City. Alright. I think there's a dude blocking the gym, isn't there? Where he like... Or is there a dude that takes you a tour and then he takes you to the gym? I don't remember how it works. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Yes, I would. Now heal my fucking Pokemon. Tired of using all these potions. Alright. Okay. So... Yawn. Jigglypuff sings Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Snore. Great. What? Team Rocket's at Mount Moon, huh? I'm on the phone. Scram. You're not on the phone. You're not holding a phone. I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. If this dude says the same thing, but just swaps the Pokemon. Trade Pokemon with the kid there. I had 2 Pikachus, so I figured I might as well trade one. Hi, I'm glad to meet you. That's unfriendly of you. How about saying hi back? So come on, tell me about yourself. I'd love to hear your profile. Tell me something good about yourself. What's your profile? Yes. Oh, this... Ugh, I hate this stuff. I am a Pokemon... foe. I hate Pokemon. Alright, cool phone. Good job committing suicide off my desk. Or if I always said something about who you are, now they know you better make us better friends than ever. Not really, it just seems like busy work. Anyway, so I'm going to grind. The next part will start with me doing Brock's gym, and we will go from there. I have high hopes for this. Again, any rules you think I should add, just let me know. And this will be the part where I throw up the image as I'm talking. So, Route 1, we caught our first Pokemon. It was a Pidgey. We named it Bird Jesus. In Route 2, caught a Rattata, named it Joey in honor of the greatest trainer of all time. And then in Route 22, caught a Mankey, named it Mankey D. Luffy. And then in Viridian Forest, we caught a Caterpie, named Freedom. And so no areas were forfeited. No Pokemon died. And looking forward to the next part when all of that will change. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.